Hello and welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. Vlogging something that I've always taken an interest in, other people doing it and reviewing other things. Whenever I get a new product, I always feel like doing it, but I just never have. And well, just on impulse, I thought I'd give it a shot today. Purely because I managed to get my hands on the DJI FPV drone. I'm really excited about it. I'm very intimidated by it. It's a completely different drone. I'd almost like to say it's like an F1 drone. It's very fast. I tried to take it out for a flight yesterday, but I was up against time and it needed a lot of calibrating, so I pretty much used all that time to calibrate it. So this will, let's punch it up a bit. Yeah. This will kind of just be like a review of what I think of it, and my pros and cons with it. Now I've flown a lot of drones in the past. Like I've got 30 hours under my belt with flying drones. Maybe walking up a hill and talking isn't a good idea while holding a very heavy camera. So my normal style of shooting and flying is to kind of get like nice cinematic shots, like nice slow ones, maybe a few fast ones, but this drone really does feel like my first time flying a drone. And what I mean by that is, it's like trying to drive a car for the first time. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, when I first got into the drone community, I had zero experience and I had no one to really talk to. Even when I got my license for my PSCO, there was I never really got much tuition. I just kind of passed and kind of went on the field, thrown at the deep end. So that was a long time ago. So yeah, let's see how I get on. So to be fair, that only took 2 minutes to set up, just taking it out of my bag. As you can probably see, you have to take the propellers off and reinstall them, which isn't really a big deal, I guess. But I mean, when you're used to flying a Mavic Mini 2 or a Pro or whatever, it's literally just a case of folding up the arms and then just taking it out and then you're good to go pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that's a con, because it's obviously built to be robust and take an impact if you do crash it. So yeah, I'm not going to fault that. It would have been nice to get a bag we can just put it in and out, so it is quick and fast to slip out. But I mean, when I was yesterday, I never brought a bag with me, stupidly. But you know, carrying a controller, goggles and this thing, which doesn't fit in your pocket at all, as you can see. It's quite flimsy and you've only got two hands, and I actually dropped the controller and it's got a couple of scuffs on it, so if I don't like it, it can't go back now. So yeah, without wasting any more time, I'm just gonna get her up. Okay, so as you can see here, it's like a wasp. It's really loud compared to the other Mavic drones. I'm going to stay away from that cattle, but I mean, wow. I've been told to keep your head up because the goggles are used as antennas, like these 4 bits here. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, it's quite loud. I mean, straight away, it just feels like a completely different drone. Like, I'm in normal mode and that's flying pretty fast. And even when you bank it right, sorry, it's it doesn't stabilise it because it's a 2-axis gimbal. which is one of the selling points of this drone as well, actually, because the other drones try to do it, but they can't. So I'm not going to fly this in manual because I don't want to crash it. So I'm going to try maybe do something with this tree, actually. Okay, not too close. See, so the trees are already obstructing the transmission. You probably couldn't see it there from what I'm recording, but it was. I'm getting a thing on my goggles saying it's the SD card speed is slow, but it's also recording on here, so I wonder if that's going to have an issue. So I'm going to switch this over to sports modes now, see if that makes a difference. See how fast that goes. Wow. Okay. So there's people walking about, and I don't want to freak them out, but jeez, look at that. That just looks so cool, does it? I don't know if you can hear that, but that is that's so fast. I was kind of hoping to get close to something, but I don't really want to right now because I could lose signal. But oh my god, even when you shoot that up, it just goes so high. Look at that. There's me. It's got a little H. You can see where I am. The H is me. I can see the propellers in this as well. I don't know if that's going to crop out automatically in post, and obviously my goggles, it's going mental. You're supposed to record it in your goggles as well, but I left my SD card at home, so I've only got one, and I'm keeping it in the camera. But look at that. That's just so fast. That's just amazing, that, is it? Jeez. This is a good drone, this. I just wish the goggles looked a bit more stylish. Look at that. That is just so cool, that. Yeah, I can see people are watching it. So I'm flying in a dog exercising park, which is probably the closest park to my house. Yeah, I don't want to fly too close to other people's houses too, to be honest. I don't want to scare cows, so maybe just concentrate on flying out in this direction. The only problem is that I keep losing signal, but I want to see if you can dive bomb. That's pretty cool, is it? Air enhanced zone, okay. Right, I don't want to fly too close to there. So I'm probably going to take this out again somewhere a bit more private, and actually, you know what? I wonder if it makes a difference if I'm facing this way, since the antennas, assuming I look at the camera right now, assuming the antennas rely on the antenna, oh my god, I'm going to start that again. I'm going to face this way, since the antennas rely on the drone's connection. See if that makes a difference. It's so weird flying with goggles because you're so used to just looking at your phone. I'm not going to say it's definitely an exciting experience, but it's, yeah, I don't know. I need to make my mind up on that, but see, I'm losing connection already doing that. See, yeah, I mean, an interesting flight. It's totally different. I think the next time when I do a video like this, I'll maybe show what it's like in the goggles as well. But yeah, definitely very exciting. I'm gonna land it. Yeah. So that was it down to its last bar. I wouldn't exactly say it was a long flight, but I can imagine it using a lot of power. I mean, as you can see, when you look at the drone, the body of it, right, it's pretty bulky, but when you really see it's majority, it's the battery. It's an absolute brick. So, first impressions, it's hard to judge. It's a poor location for a flight. I mean, I'm not flying next to people because I'm taking off and there's no one here. But likewise, I'm getting a lot of trees and that obstructing my view. I know it's Occupant 3.0, but it's which means you can technically fly out 10 kilometers. But I mean, I barely had that 500 meters, and I was struggling to get a connection there. So I've got plenty of fields down there. Maybe I can explore there, but yeah, let's wait and see. I think it's far too early for me to make a proper judgment on it. I mean, what I could say is that it was a fun experience. That is totally different to what I'm used to. Traditionally, just flying with a remote and your phone connected to the controller. I don't know. It's far too early to judge. So yeah, maybe let's see what I'll come up with next.